There are so many choices when it comes to choosing the right headset for your PlayStation 5. When I was picking these headsets, I looked at some of the most important features for gaming. First, it's comfort. How well do these feel on your ears for an extended gaming session? Then of course there's sound quality. PlayStation 5 3D audio is available on any headset, but that experience is going to vary. Microphone quality is important because you want your buddies to hear you without any background noise. And you can't make a best list without mentioning the price. I've got something for everyone's budget. I've placed links in the description if you want to check these out, as well as up-to-date pricing. With that all out the way, let's get started. First up is Sony's Pulse 3D headsets. It should be no surprise that Sony's own headset made my list. The Pulse 3D wireless headsets are a solid pick at $100. It comes in two colors, a two-tone white to match the console, and you can also get it in midnight black. Let's start with design and comfort. These fit pretty secure on my head. Instead of telescoping ear cups, it uses an adjustable headband strap. I found that the band felt a bit stiff at first and it applied a lot of pressure to the top of my head. But after a few uses, it became more comfortable. So there is a bit of a breaking in period. The ear cups themselves are also on the smaller side, and because of the rigid design, I found myself getting fatigued after wearing these for only a few hours. That's mainly because the ear cups push down on my ears right where my glasses sat. So while these are super secure, they might also be on the smaller side for some. Where these headsets really shine is with the virtual surround sound. You're going to be able to pick up which direction those enemy footsteps are coming from. The sound quality is good as well. I was able to clearly hear the high clinks of metal in Astro's Playroom, and I could feel the low rumble of cars in Gran Turismo 7. One nice thing about these first-party Sony headsets is that there's a built-in equalizer right into the PlayStation 5's UI. You get 3 custom profiles and 2 presets to adjust to the types of games you play. These are wireless headsets, and their battery life is around 12 hours, which is okay. I tend to have longer gaming sessions, and I found that towards the end of the second day of consecutive use, it would die on me, so I'd have to go charge it. It does come with a 3.5mm cable, so you can plug it into the controller and keep going. I always dock my controller after every session, so making sure that I charge my headsets is a habit that I could learn. Okay, so I'm here on my couch and I thought I'd give you a listen on how the microphone sounds. So I'm in a party with my friend Booker, who is capturing audio on his PlayStation 5. So we are going over PSN. I have a fan running about 5 feet away from me, and there's also another TV that is playing some CNET videos in the background to see if it can pick up any background noise. My friends found that my voice is quieter than it sounds normally, and that's due to the headset not having a boom mic. Even if I increase the gain in the PlayStation 5 menu, I still sounded a bit distant. And you can hear the TV a little bit, and the fan is creating some static noise. All in all, for $100, you can't go wrong with Sony's first-party headset. For the money, it offers one of the best virtual surround sound experiences, but the design is a little bit on the smaller side. Up next is the Beyerdynamic MMX 150. These come in a gray or black and retail for $150. On the design and comfort side, the MMX 150s do apply a bit of pressure to create a good seal around my ear. The headband across the top is pretty rigid, but there's a lot of padding on the top of the head, so it's very comfortable and it isn't providing issues for me during long-term wear. The ear cups are very thick, so while it did apply pressure on me, I didn't have any discomfort around my ears. Overall, I get a great seal that blocks out noise while still being super comfortable. I had no complaints when it came to sound quality. The sound is very balanced. When I was playing Gran Turismo 7, I found that it sounded full with a lot of detail. The highs were good, the lows were good, and the mids were excellent. I say these give a more natural sound and not as lush or as processed as some people would like. It's more of a studio type headphone, so you're gonna hear a more balanced sound and not something that is extreme. That makes these really good for listening to music. The microphone does pick up some ambient noise, but my voice came through clear, although my friends noted that I did sound a touch distant. You do have to be careful. It does pick up things like my breathing, and drinking water can be a little overbearing for those listening. Unfortunately, you can hear the noise from the TV come through the mic, and the fan is also creating some static. One interesting feature that the MMX 150 does have over the other headphones on this list is that it has an augmented mode. It's similar to transparency mode found on some earbuds, that amplifies or mixes in outside noise. So for example, you're waiting on that pizza, you should be able to still hear the doorbell. This mode is only available when plugged in via USB. I found that the mode worked okay. When I had the volume cranked up on the inside of the headset, it was still difficult for my partner to get my attention. Still, it is a neat feature to have. Do note that the included cable is about 8 feet long, and in my living room, the cable wasn't long enough, and I found that it sort of dangled enough that someone could trip over it. For $150, these offer a balanced audio profile, good for both gaming and daily music listening. The microphone is clear, and the extra features are a nice touch that I think a lot of people would find useful. If you want a wireless headphone, then I recommend the Steelseries Arctis 7P Plus. These retail for $170 and come in white or black and offer a 30-hour battery life. These are one of the more comfortable headsets on the list with fabric ear pads, so they are very soft and breathable. There is no telescoping mechanism. Instead, it uses what Steelseries calls a ski goggle suspension headband. Basically, it's a strap with some Velcro to adjust the height. I found that these didn't apply a ton of pressure to my head, but I did get some play when I shook my head. These gave me one of the most complete sounds out of all the headsets I have here. The audio quality has a lot of depth and it is robust. I loaded up No Man's Sky and I could clearly hear the animals rummaging around, spaceships flying through the sky, and the hum of the buildings. The world felt really alive to me. The only thing I would note is that the bass isn't boomy out of the box. However, you can adjust the equalizer by plugging it into a PC and using SteelSeries software to add that bass in. The EQ will save to the headset and it will keep the adjustments on the PS5. These headsets come with a USB-C dongle, so welcome to 2022. I was able to plug the dongle directly into the front USB-C port of my PlayStation, but it did cover the USB-A port next to it. In the box, there is a female USB-C to USB-A cable if you want to plug into the back of the PlayStation instead. The USB-C dongle also works on Nintendo Switch, Android phones, and iPads. So while these have great sound, I'd have to say that the microphone on these isn't my favorite. My friends told me that my voice sounded a bit tinny and that outside voices are very clear. I have to say that the mic is going to work best in a quiet environment, so if you have kids stomping around or play in a shared space, your friends might not appreciate it. The good news is that there is a built-in microphone monitoring, so you can be aware of how much extra noise is getting in. Looking past the microphone, these offer a really great sound. That customizable equalizer is going to allow you to tune these to what you like. At $170, these offer a premium experience with a fair price tag. The HyperX Cloud 2s are some of the most popular gaming headsets. These come in 3 colors: gunmetal black, black and red, and a white and pink version. These retail for $100, but they can be found at a discounted rate at around 60 to 70 bucks. These are super comfortable. The telescoping cups offer a great adjustment. The headset does feel light, which is good for longer play sessions. The materials are comfortable on my ears and on my head. The headband feels very lightweight with no pressure on the top of my head. It's all very nice. Design-wise, there is no volume dial on the headset itself, so to adjust the volume, I had to use the PlayStation 5 menu. While the soundstage may not be as broad as some of the other headsets on the list, these still sound great. Overall, the sound was balanced even across the lows and highs. These don't go to 11, and I don't think they need to. They're excellent daily drivers for casual gaming and chatting. So at the price of these headsets, you're not going to get the best quality microphone. My friends told me that my voice changed a bit. I had a slightly higher pitch, but also flat tone. And they also noted that it sounded like I was talking from a tin can. The microphone also picks up noise from the TV and the fan. Overall, these are super comfortable, they sound great, and they've withstood the test of time. These are great value if you can get them at their discounted price in the $60 to $70 range. I know you're not here for the best value, you're here for the best headset. Now it's time to get serious. Master Dynamics have delivered a truly premium set of cans, the MG20s. They're available in 2 colors, black onyx and galactic white, and these headsets will run you a cool $450. That's right, the cost of a digital edition PS5 with tax. These headphones sit comfortably on my ears. The band across the top is actually very light compared to the weight of the cups. The ear cups feel very dense. The design has a variety of textures across the cups and the headband. These look very sleek and don't look anything like gaming headphones. Once you put these on, the outside noise goes completely silent. Let's talk about the sound on these, and holy premium experience, these headphones without a doubt sound the best out of all the ones on this list. And it should be, as they're the most expensive ones by a mile. The sound is sharp and detailed. It's not gonna get any better than this. Just be sure to have the virtual 7.1 surround sound enabled to get the most out of these. Similar to the SteelSeries, you can change the equalizer by using the mobile app. However, you're limited to the built-in presets. For $450, the mic does leave a little room for improvement. You can hear background noises from the television. However, I think it's the only headset that has quieted the fan. Friends told me that I sounded clear and understandable. And I mean, the microphone is good. I just don't know if it's $450 good. You can pair these with your phone when you're not gaming. They do look sleek enough to be a normal pair of headphones. The boom mic does detach, so you don't have to walk around with it. And if you need to make a call, the MG20 has an internal microphone just for that. I would use these as my daily headphones because that's where its value lies. I wouldn't spend $450 if these were only PlayStation 5 headsets. But if I was in the market for some headphones to listen to music, these would fit the bill. I'd take the cost of buying 2 headphones and instead buying 1 premium set. But I would be doing a disservice if I didn't mention that these don't have ANC or active noise canceling, so they're not ideal for commuting or working in an office. Look at it this way. It's like when you tell your parents that the spec'd out gaming laptop you're buying is for school, when in reality you're just gonna load it up with a bunch of games. You gotta talk yourself into this kind of purchase, but once you pull the trigger, I don't think you'll regret it. There you have it, 5 of the best headsets for PlayStation 5. Hopefully I was able to shine some light on your buying journey. Links are in the description if you want to check these out, and don't forget to subscribe to CNET. Thanks for watching.